The NADA framework automates most of the development effort required to implement a NIEM exchange by automating the following processes and components for the sender. First, NADA ingests the IEPD schemas as well as any defined extension schemas into a SQL schema collection. NADA then creates a relational database structure which mirrors the exchange documents defined by the IEPD. NADA also imports all enumeration lists into a SQL table structure. NADA automates the data extraction process to populate the relational data model by using the data mapping spreadsheet and the creation of read-only views in the origin database. The next component of the NADA solution is a polling service which looks for new data that needs to be sent. The NADA polling service then calls an ATOM-generated stored procedure which selects the fully populated NIEM-compliant XML document directly from the database. Then the XML document is sent to the receiving entity's service. The NADA framework automates practically all of the development effort required for the recipient to implement a NIEM exchange by automating the following processes and components. Again, NADA ingests the IEPD schemas as well as any defined extension schemas into a SQL schema collection, and then creates a relational database structure which mirrors the exchange documents defined by the IEPD. NADA also imports all enumeration lists to a SQL table structure for validation purposes. The NADA web service then receives the NIEM-compliant XML document from the sender. The NADA web service then calls an ATOM-generated stored procedure passing the entire XML document as a parameter. The stored procedure first validates the XML document against the ingested schema collection and then inserts the exchange document into the NADA database. This data is then exposed to the destination data source by way of a NADA-generated data view. At this point, any required data transformations can take place before the data is inserted in the destination data source. NADA gives the implementing parties a turnkey solution without any in-depth knowledge of NIEM. No need to learn any special tools or technologies to implement a NIEM exchange. No need for third-party vendors to modify their application code. Create read-only database views for the NADA polling service. Fill out the data mapping spreadsheet. Simply install and configure the resulting NADA components. Since validation happens at the database transaction level, the issues with enumeration lists are eliminated. Changes in list values can be updated by anyone with database access without needing to change anything about the code layer. Saves consulting companies valuable resource time on NIEM engagements. Handle more project engagements in the same time frame. Decrease in overall time and cost means more potential engagements. How about the desire to do NIEM exchanges with JSON? NADA is the only tool on the market capable of handling both XML and JSON exchange documents in the same NIEM exchange model. NADA provides both the JSON schema and a blank JSON document which the sender can simply populate and send. It's really that easy.